Hello, I'm Joseph Michelli, a psychologist partnering with Elevations Credit Union to help you and your family cope with change and uncertainty.
Well, it goes without saying, these times are unprecedented, and the changes we're facing are affecting every element of our life, whether that's family life, work life, school life, the way we behave from a health perspective. And as a result of that, many of us are losing our normalcy, our sense of control. We're feeling threats, which are activating that part of our brain, the fight or flight response. And that fight or flight response, which is geared to get us moving away from danger, isn't necessarily helpful, as psychoneuroimmunology would suggest that if we don't adapt to these types of stressors, that it actually will work against us from a health perspective. So this is designed to give you a few tips to fight back and stay active, fight back both mentally and physically in these times. So what can we do? Well, there's a very fine line between being a victim and just changing a couple of letters and being a victor in the face of the stresses that we are facing. Here are a couple of steps. We'll share more in future episodes, but right now, really acknowledge your feelings. These feelings you're having are very real. They can't be suppressed. Acknowledge them and share them with someone you trust. Really have an opportunity to express what you're feeling. This is not a time to internalize. And when you do so, share the support system with someone else, but also make sure you don't awfulize and catastrophize in these times. Also, since there's so much going on, the real sweet spot of opportunity in terms of coping with this is thinking about the things that matter and the things you can control, and finding that intersection where the things that matter and the things that you control are the things you focus and act upon. Also, as suggested from the earlier comments, this is a time to keep your body moving, to use that adaptive energy in constructive ways to help you become more restful and be able to re-energize yourself for the next day of challenges. So in future installments, we're going to talk about physical isolation. We're going to talk about social connection and solitude. We'll talk about how do you make helpful social comparisons. What's the balance between structure and flexibility? How do you set goals, but also reset some of your expectations in this time? And how do you look at the role of gratitude and even humor in the context of the challenges being faced today? Thank you so much for your time and attention. Look for a future installment.